Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back doing my first ever movie review. This will be on the Black Panther. Just got back seeing it. Thursday night show. I saw it at 9:30. I recently just got back at 15 minutes ago, and I had time to digest what I just saw. I have my notes here. I wrote down some things that I saw from the movie to pretty much tell you what you need to know going into the movie if you're gonna see it or you're thinking about spending your well-earned money on seeing this flick. So, yeah, for starters, this movie was rated 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. 98%. That's ridiculously high for any movie. That means that this movie, you're going into it thinking it's one of the best movies you've ever seen. That's exactly your thought process going into this movie if you go onto that site and see all the critic reviews. All right. Now, what my job is to do is to tell you the truth. I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to tell you the truth of what goes on in movies and what the problems are in movies, if there are any problems. If it's a spectacular film, you'll get a perfect score from me. Really rare. But yeah, let's get started. 98%. I went into this movie having high hopes, not knowing anything. I had no idea what this movie was about. I had no idea the plot. I just had no clue what to expect going into this movie because, like I said, I didn't really ever follow the Black Panther character in any of the movies leading up to this. So I went into this movie with an open mind, not being biased, and yeah, let's go. All right, first of all, the cast. Perfect 10 out of 10. You had the guy from Get Out. You had, let me read down the list real quick. All right, because I'm going to forget some of these names because it was a high-profile cast. Michael B. Jordan. Creed. He was Apollo Creed's son in the movie Creed. You had Forrest Whitaker, okay? He was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Phone Booth, notable movies like... I'll even put in that shitty gambling movie, Even Money, okay? This was an A-plus cast. 10 out of 10 doesn't get any better than that, all right? There was nothing wrong with the cast. Acting, 9 out of 10. There were some points where I'd have to lower the score because some of the acting at the end of the movie was kind of like, it could have been better. But the cast was phenomenal. Great casting job by the director and people like that. Special effects and CGI. 7.5 out of 10. All right? When I watch movies, I don't let anything pass me. All right? I pay attention. I drink a ton of caffeine. I look at every ins and outs of the movies. There were some points in this movie where I thought that the CGI looked really fake, like extremely fake. And there were other parts where I was like, it was some of the best CGI work I've ever seen. So I'm giving it a fair 7.5 to overtake the fakeness I've seen in the CGI because, you know, they did a pretty decent job putting this movie together. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. Camera work, phenomenal. 9.8, 9 out of 10. Entertainment. 8 out of 10. Very entertaining movie. If you're going to pass time, go see this movie because it's entertaining. You won't fall asleep during it. I had no idea what it was about, and I was very entertained. I mean, I was in there until like 12 o'clock at night, and I thought, hell, would I ever see it again? I don't know, but we'll see. All right, last but not least, originality. 2 out of 10. There was a point in this movie, and I'm not going to lie to you, where, first of all, I saw this movie alone. I didn't want to sit next to anyone biased saying, like, oh, I'm a huge superhero fan. I wanted to see this movie because I'm a big superhero fan, and people said it was the best Marvel movie ever. It was not. There was a point in this movie where I wanted to turn to the guy next to me and say, this is the fucking Lion King. All right, it was literally the same exact thing as The Lion King. It was a modern version, live-action film of The Lion King. That's what it was. That's what you're going to get going into this movie. And it's very easy to spot, too. That's the problem with this movie. The director didn't try to hide it. The writer didn't try to hide it. Nobody tried to hide this. This is The Lion King, the exact same plot, the exact same ending, the exact same everything of The Lion King. And I'm sorry if I just spoiled it for you because it just fucking pissed me off that I'm sitting here waiting for something to happen and I'm like, this was The Lion King. All right? Literally, good cop, bad cop. All right? You start off with the movie, all right? The kid gets left behind. Sorry if I'm spoiling anything for you. The kid gets left behind. He goes for revenge. He takes over the throne. Everyone thinks the kid's dead. And then all of a sudden he comes back for revenge. And at the end of the movie, the bad guy dies. It's the same exact thing as The Lion King. So, originality, 2 out of 10. Overall, I'm a tough critic, but overall, it's going to get a score of 7.3 out of 10. I don't do roundups. I don't do round downs. I'm much like other reviews online. I do it with decimals because I'm really spot on. 7.3 out of 10. This movie gets. Would I see it again? No. If there's a part 2, I might catch it, but it's not a movie I'd watch again on a rainy day to pass time. It's a fun movie, but then again, originality kills it for me because I'm looking for something new, and there really hasn't been anything new lately, and it's worrisome in Hollywood. So, that's my review on the Black fucking Panther. It's Lion King in live action form. That's what you're going to get out of it. And, a lot of people really overrated this movie, and I'm really pissed off. But other than that, that's my first movie review. And I don't know, maybe some of you guys will have a different impression than I did. I've been watching movies my whole life, and this wasn't anything special. So if you have time to kill, go catch the Black Panthers. Try to catch something that I missed, and then leave it in the comment section. See you next week to catch another good flick. Peace.